Hello, this is week 3, MyStatsLab problem 2 example. In problem 2, the data is like what we did in problem 1 from this week, week 3, with our small convenience store and the purchases. We have 20 purchases here and the amounts. So for problem 2, our first part, part A, asks us to find with technology the first and third quartile. Pretty simple with Excel. Excel will do the work for us. So we'll click on the cell and put in a formula, equals. And I'll start typing quartile, and right away there it comes. So I'll double click. It first asks for the array, which is our data. Highlight the data. And now we'll put in a comma, and it asks for the quartile. In this case, the first quartile. Close our brackets, and there is our first quartile. So the third quartile will be exactly the same with just one small change. So equals QU. There's our quartile. We'll highlight the array again. Comma. Third quartile. Close our brackets, enter, and there is our third quartile using technology. Part B asks us to find these quartiles using the two-key method. In that method, we're going to split our data into two pieces with the median in the middle. In this case, we have 20, so we're going to have two sets of 10. And since we have an even amount of 10, we will need to take the fifth and sixth in our order, and we put it in order of smallest to largest, and we'll take the fifth and sixth, add them together, divide by 2 to get our first quartile. So in the first set of 10, the fifth number is 33.3, the sixth number is 36.69. Let's create a formula for that. Equals 33.3 plus 36.9. We'll need to add that before we divide, so let's put in our parentheses here, and we'll divide that by 2, and there we have our first quartile using this method. Same thing for the third quartile. We use the last set of 10, but we'll need to take the 59.18 and the 65.25, add those together to get that midpoint. So again, our formula, we will equals 59.18 plus 62.25. Let's again put those parentheses in there so our math will be correct. Divide by 2 again, and there we have our third quartile using this method. So that's part B. Part C asks us to find the interquartile range using the quartiles from part B. So to find the interquartile range, we will need to take the third quartile and subtract the first quartile from it. That's basically it. So again, a formula, equals, click on the third minus the first quartile, enter, and there is our interquartile range, 27.22. Not a tough problem here, is it, when we can use technology? Now the last part of the problem asks us to find the standard deviation. Again, with Excel, very simple, equal, and we'll start typing standard deviation. There it is. Standard deviation, double click there. data, hit enter, and we have our standard deviation 24.42. There you have it, guys. That is our week 3 MyStatsLab problem 2 example. I think with this you should be able to handle your part of problem 2 and your homework without any problems.